Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here with the weather update. We have finished up for the most part with that wet weather out there. Still, when we look at some of the cameras around the region, we have some drizzle, some mist out there, and that'll likely be ongoing as we head throughout the rest of the afternoon. Here's a look at temperatures now. We sit at 38 degrees with the wind out of the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. So it feels pretty cold and more or less wintry across our region. When we look at temperatures across the rest of the region, we're anywhere from the mid-30s for places like El Dorado, that's our coolest spot in the area, to the upper 30s as we look toward Monroe and Tallulah and Vicksburg. On a wider view, we're noticing temperatures in the 30s across much of Arkansas, where they've had a good amount of snow, and also back into parts of Texas where they're still dealing with wintry weather in their area. Not so much falling wintry weather, just leftover snow and ice from this most recent storm system. When we look at that storm system, it's now impacting parts of the southeastern United States and even up into the Great Lakes at this hour. But for us, drier air is continuing to move in, and that will set the stage for less clouds tonight, but also give us a chance to see some fog develop as we start to cool off more overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. This is a look at visibility by the time we get to Saturday morning, 9 a.m. We're looking at visibility down to 1 mile to potentially 2 miles across our region. And at the same time, we'll likely have temperatures below freezing. So any fog out there will be freezing fog, and it will potentially freeze on contact with your vehicles, with your windshields. So please keep that in mind if you're traveling early Saturday morning around the region. We do see the fog clear out for the most part by the afternoon, but we still have some upper level clouds that'll be with us. And if those take a longer time to clear out, that will mean we'll have a cooler day Saturday versus warming up into the upper 40s. But as we look toward 10 p.m. tonight, we'll see temperatures down to the low and mid 30s. Then overnight into tomorrow morning, we'll start out in the upper 20s again with some fog out there because temperatures are below freezing. We will likely have freezing fog that we'll be dealing with. Now, as we head throughout the morning, clouds and fog will slowly clear. I think most of the fog at the surface will clear out by about 10 a.m., 11 a.m., but farther up in the sky, we have some clouds that'll be with us. Those will likely clear out early in the afternoon, so that means slightly cooler weather for us for tomorrow. But the farther south you go, the warmer it will be. So we are definitely talking about overall dry weather and more pleasant weather as we head through Saturday. Now let's talk about Sunday. We start out quiet, we start out cold once again, but in the afternoon, we're expecting moisture to eventually move up from the Gulf of Mexico with the passing storm system, and this will bring rain showers to much of our southern area. So if you are in places like Natchez or Winsboro or farther south, in Sicily Island, for instance, you'll likely be dealing with wet weather versus drier conditions for Crossing and El Dorado and even places like Ruston. So wet weather back in the forecast for Sunday, but after that, things stay mainly dry and sunny for us going forward. So as we talk about the forecast for tonight, we will see less clouds. Temperatures will be down into the upper 20s, and we'll potentially deal with some freezing fog because fog is expected to develop. At the same time, temperatures will be below freezing, so be mindful of that. Definitely make sure you have your windshield wiper fluid filled up so that way it can come to handy just in case you encounter some of this fog. As we look toward tomorrow, we are expecting temperatures to reach the low 40s. Some of us may stay in the upper 30s, but we should enjoy lots of sunshine as we head throughout the afternoon. We'll have your 7-day forecast and the rest of your weather tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in then.